Welcome to Life Chapters, the podcast where we dive deep into the transformative moments that shape us. I'm Aria, your host for today, and I'm thrilled to share my story chapter that's so close to my heart, my university life. Buckle up, because it's a journey filled with growth, friendships, challenges, and memories that still light up my soul. Let me start by introducing myself. My name is Arya Singh, and I graduated from Aurora University, a beautiful campus nestled at the foothills of the majestic Silver Ridge Mountains. It was the kind of place that inspired dreams and fostered creativity perfect for a girl like me who was eager to discover herself and make an impact on the world. Aurora University wasn't just my educational institution, it was a vibrant community where I spent 4 of the most transformative years of my life. My academic journey at Aurora University began with a simple yet profound decision choosing environmental engineering as my major. Growing up, I was deeply moved by the stories of environmental challenges our world faced, from melting glaciers to urban pollution. I wanted to be part of the solution, to create sustainable systems that could pave the way for a greener future. The decision felt like a calling, and it set the tone for my university life. Classes at Aurora were nothing short of an adventure. One class that stood out to me was Sustainable Water Systems, taught by the ever-inspiring Professor Elena Morris. Her passion for environmental sustainability was contagious, and her hands-on teaching style made even the most complex topics come alive. I remember one project vividly. It involved designing a rainwater harvesting system for a small community. It wasn't just a theoretical exercise, it was an opportunity to create a model that could actually be implemented in real life. That project not only deepened my understanding of environmental systems, but also gave me a sense of purpose. The cherry on top of my academic journey was an internship I secured during my 3rd year with an international organization focused on renewable energy. I worked on a project analyzing solar energy systems in urban areas. It was exhilarating to see my classroom knowledge being applied in the real world. And, did I mention the exhilaration of receiving the Dean's Merit Award for academic excellence? That moment made all the sleepless nights and hard work worthwhile. But university life isn't just about academics, it's also about the people who walk into your life and leave an indelible mark. I was fortunate to meet my tribe at Aurora. My closest friends were Sarah, a psychology major with a knack for hilarious impressions, and Nisha, a literature student who could quote poetry at the drop of a hat. Together, we were a mix of laughter, deep conversations, and endless support. Socially, I also found my niche in clubs and societies. I joined the Green Earth Club, where I worked on projects that aligned with my passion for the environment. Organizing the annual EcoFest was one of my proudest contributions. It was a week-long celebration of sustainability with workshops, documentaries, and even a fashion show featuring outfits made from recycled materials. Beyond that, I was part of the university debate team. The thrill of arguing your point, backed by solid research, was an experience that sharpened my communication skills and boosted my confidence. Aurora University was also a melting pot of cultures, and its events calendar was always brimming with exciting festivals. The International Food Festival was a personal favorite. It was a feast for the senses, delicious cuisines from around the world, music, dance, and an atmosphere of pure joy. Another standout was the Spring Lantern Festival, where the campus lit up with glowing lanterns symbolizing hopes and dreams. Those evenings felt magical, like walking through a scene from a fairy tale. Of course, no journey is without its challenges, and my university life had its share. Time management was a steep learning curve for me. Balancing demanding coursework, club activities, and a part-time job at the campus bookstore often felt overwhelming. There were days when I doubted myself, especially during exams or when juggling multiple deadlines. But each challenge taught me resilience. I learned the importance of prioritizing, asking for help, and taking moments to breathe. Personal growth was one of the most beautiful parts of my journey. I discovered a love for photography during a campus workshop, and it became a hobby that brought me immense joy. Capturing sunsets over Silver Ridge Mountains or candid moments of my friends laughing in the dorms felt like bottling happiness. I also picked up yoga habit that not only improved my physical health but also became a sanctuary for my mind amidst the chaos. Aurora University's campus was a character in my story, a backdrop to so many precious memories. The library, with its towering shelves and cozy reading nooks, was my go-to spot for study marathons. The student cafe, known as the Beanery, served the best hot chocolate and became a hub for late-night brainstorming sessions with friends. And then there was the Meadow, a lush green space where students gathered for everything from picnics to impromptu guitar sessions. It was the soul of the campus, a place where I felt most connected to the Aurora community. The university also had its quirky traditions. One that comes to mind is the midnight cheer during finals week. At the stroke of midnight, students would gather at the central courtyard and let out a collective cheer. It was a cathartic release of stress and a reminder that we were all in this together. Initially, I thought it was bizarre, but by my final year, I was leading the cheer with gusto. As I reflect on those years, the memories come flooding back, each one brighter than the last. I think about the time my friends and I embarked on a spontaneous road trip to the coaster car broke down midway, but we turned it into an adventure, singing at the top of our lungs as we waited for help. I remember the late-night study sessions fueled by coffee and laughter, where we'd take breaks to play ridiculous games and forget about the stress for a while. There's also this heartwarming memory of my birthday during my final year. My friend surprised me with a picnic at the Meadow, complete with my favorite chocolate cake and a slideshow of our best moments together. It was a simple yet profound reminder of the love and bonds I had built at Aurora. As I sit here today, sharing my story with all of you, I realized just how much my university life shaped me. It wasn't just about earning a degree, it was about discovering my passions, forming lifelong friendships, and growing into the person I am today. Aurora University will always hold a special place in my heart, not just as an institution, but as a sanctuary where I found myself. So, to anyone listening who's about to embark on their university journey, my advice is this: embrace it all. The challenges, the laughter, the late nights, the unexpected moments, they all weave together to create a chapter you'll treasure forever. Thank you for tuning in to Life Chapters. Until next time, this is Aria, signing off with a heart full of gratitude and memories.